Hey y'all, it's your Rusty. I wanted to share with you guys how to use IXL, and I figured the best way to show you was through a video. So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to log in to Clever. I went to the very beginning so that you could go back to the beginning and figure it out. You're going to type our school name, SST, and you're going to find SST Houston. You're going to type in your username, which is your email address. If you've never got a password, I would click Get Help Signing In. But I have a password, so I'm going to log in. And this is what you see when you log into Clever. Now, I'm going to scroll down and click IXL. And this is what pops up when I click IXL. It already has me logged in. Welcome, Brittany, you're Rusty. And what I can do is you go down and here you can see that my students have answered no questions this year. That's because we don't have Chromebooks in our classrooms yet, but I have sent a letter home to parents and I'm going to encourage them to use IXL. The way you get your students' login information is you're going to go up here, you're going to click on Students, I apologize, you're going to go up here and you're going to click on Roster. So you click on the drop down next to your name and you click Roster. And if you notice, all of my students pop up. Okay? Now, I could individually give them all their passwords, but I'm not going to. I'm going to click Print Student Username and Password Card. And this pops up. It's a PDF. You can save it and you can print it and you can cut it up and laminate it. And it has their name, their username, and their password. When they log in, it's really important that they put, for example, Aisha Sergini at SST. Once your computer remembers the at SST, they won't have to put it anymore. But the first time they log in to IXL, they'll have to put the at SST and then their password. I always keep a laminated copy of these on a ring in my classroom by class so that if they forget their password, they literally can go to the ring and find it. I also give them a copy to keep in our daily folder that they keep in my classroom. The other item that I wanted to show you was that you can print a letter to parents to use IXL at home. So you can download an editable version or you can email it or print it. I like to download the editable version because I like to type on it. So I downloaded it in English. It also is available in Spanish. So that's an option for your Spanish speaking parents. It downloads as a Word document. You open it up and you're able to edit the information that goes on there. The convenience about this is if you type whatever it is that you'd like to type, you can hand it out to the student and have them write their username and password in the username and password. It's super convenient, giving you the ability to not waste your time writing 90 usernames and passwords. The other awesome thing I really wanted to show you is that if you click Learning, you're able to pick your grade level. So I would pick 3rd grade and see all 197 skills. I've already selected that I teach reading. It will probably pop up and ask you whether you teach language arts or math. Just select your subject. If you're self-contained, you can select both. Then, based on what we're learning, you can go in. If you hover over the star, you can click it. But the cool thing, I don't know if you just noticed, if you hover over it, you can select it for certain classes only. I teach my students that anything that's starred needs to be done immediately. When it's starred, it pops up yellow like that on their screen as well. It gives you the option to do a lot of things: vocabulary, grammar, reading, and it follows along with TEKS from Texas, like Texas TEKS, which is really cool. So if I were to, maybe I can show you math. So for math, for example, I can't star any of these because I selected that I was a language arts teacher. But as a math teacher, you could go through and star the ones that you were working on that week. The other awesome thing about this is that then it gives you information about each student. So this is your general information about how much time and how many questions have been answered on IXL. But if you click student here, it'll automatically take you to the student's quick view, and you can see how much time each student has practiced each day, or how much time based on your settings. So you can show a week of, you can sort students by how long they've practiced. But if you want specific information about students, you can go to student detail. And eventually, once they're on and start answering questions, it'll show you how many questions they've answered correctly and incorrectly, and it'll show you the progress they've made in each skill. So if they're struggling with something, you're going to know about it because the data is going to show it. It's going to collect that data for you. There's a lot of other cool things about IXL, but that's your basic logging in and getting kids logged in. Just a quick touch basis on Clever. In Clever, if you click classes, for example, I teach three sections of 3rd grade reading. I can click that and it shows me my students. And from there, I can download a class set of badges right there in the top right corner. And that's very similar to the badges that you're going to get for IXL. Students can log in directly to IXL from Clever, or they can log in from IXL. For students that are practicing at home, there's an IXL app that can be downloaded on your iPhone, Android, or Kindle tablets, which is really awesome in the classroom as well. I am in room 202. If you have any questions, please come see me, or you can email me at beureste@sstTX.org. Thanks.